enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Alvarez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Baini. Mondi. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Alvarez. Clipped into space. Clears it away. Throw it. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Cleared away.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Mahrez shifted upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that. And it's Mahrez. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Algeria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's the pull. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez! Talifico. Lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. And the counter is on. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, Red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Boudaoui. Nouri. Looks to the other side. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And the keeper has it. Messi. McAllister. Talifico. He's found a way through. De Paul. Messi. Now it's De Paul. This might spell danger. And the ball's come loose here. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Romero. Montiel. Montiel, gently done. Montiel is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Strong running down that left flank. He is through here. It's come through and he's had a quick look in. Climbs up big! And again! Taliafico. Fernandez. Romero. Fernandez. That's been drilled forward. Out to the left it goes. That's good defending, very good defending. And he thumps it clear. And it's Benacer. That's really well cleared. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Romero with the clearance. Butawi. It's been a pretty frantic start. A lot of front foot pressing. Looking to big chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Cuts out the pass. And they can counter here.
Fernandez, yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Played out to the right. Mahrez. That's very neat. Out to the right. Oh, it's played into the area. Defending of the desperate variety. Bensebaini have it back and can go again. Nice control. Oh, he's been flattened there. Referee has just said play on. And it's been played through.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Otamendi getting this one clear. And it's Benacer. Benacer, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Gets it away. Fernandez. Aim forwards. Alvarez chasing after it. Nouri. Moved on forwards. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mahrez. And he's heaved it away. De Paul. He has found the way through. And it's Rodrigo De Paul. Benacer wins the duel this time. Lobbed in behind. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far. Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Benacer. Shapes to shoot! De Paul. McAllister forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Mandy makes the interception. Mahrez. Mondi. Over to the left. Nouri. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Hit into the middle. Otamendi gets good distance on it. Gets into some space. It's a mighty effort! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Aim forwards. Otamendi gets over and intercepts. Tagliafico. McAllister. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Montiel looking to hit the byline here. Messi. Nice looking ball. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Messi with the short one. And it's played forward. Baini. Boudaoui moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Fernandez. Otamendi. McAllister. Otamendi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mandy, gently done. Boudaoui. That's a nicely weighted pass. Another chance from a corner. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, good spread. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Fernandez with the clearance. Nice physical challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Messi. De Paul aimed forwards. Alvarez, played out to the right. Messi. Alvarez! Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Taliafico. To Paul! And he's there to clear it. Mandy shifted upfield. Oh, that's a nice ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Algeria have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Mahrez. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Alvarez succumbs to the pressure. Benacer with the foul. Otamendi. Taliafico. Taliafico drives forward on the overlap. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a pretty loose pass. Otamendi. Montiel. Messi. McAllister. Romero driven forward. Mondi. Mandy forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Budawi. Aim forwards. It's a great... He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Up he goes! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Benacer. Cross goes in there. No, he's overshot the green. Otamendi. Montiel. Messi. De Paul. And we're not going to make any further progress now. And he goes cross-field. Nouri. That's a cute ball. Montiel clears it away. That's tidy. There's the shot! Goal! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Algeria are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Montiel. Montiel, nicely aimed pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And that could set him on his way. And claimed it back swiftly. Budawi. And the shot, chance! Defending of the desperate variety. He is just caressing the ball. It'll be a throw-in. Delivered with swing. And that has been clubbed away. And that has been cleared. He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Fernandes. To Paul! It's anyone's ball now. Mahrez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fernandes. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Fernandes. Fernandes, gently done. Muscular approach does pay off here. Benacer. Mahrez is onto it in a flash. Fernandes. Montiel. And it's Messi. Alvarez. Picks it up out wide. Cleared away. Argentina have got it back and they'll have another go. De Paul. Fernandes. Fernandes played out towards the right wing.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Fernandes. Oh, can he get onto this? And they win it back again. Mahrez. Mahrez. Climbs up big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Argentina, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Otamendi. De Paul. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Could move up a gear here. Messi. In by Messi. Corner given. Baini clears it away. De Paul. And a chance! Ooh, delicate chip through. So it's going to be another corner. Bensebaini can get it clear. That is good strength. And it's Rodrigo de... Oh, shooting chance! Chance here to counter. Nouri. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tagliafico. Mondi. And it's played forward. Great work on the overlap. Tagliafico getting this one clear. Tries to get it clear. Crossing. Cleared away. Played out wide. Benacer. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Can he finish? Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Messi. Benacer. Bensebaini forwards and with intent. Calmly anticipates. Romero. And it's played forward. Well, that's well seen too. Benacer. Nouri. Benacer. Nouri. Played towards the other side. Showing good feet. Boudaoui. And here's Mahrez. Deep cross. And he's there to clear it. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is a bit special. Algeria are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
McAllister, gently done. Mahrez. Oh, they could break here. And he's lost his man here, and Mahrez! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Romero shifted upfield. Montiel. De Paul, and here's De Paul. Mondi. Boudaoui. He decides to... Oh, what a climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
Fernandes. De Paul. Fernandes. Otamendi. Quality ball. And that has put paid to that.
Alvarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fernandes. Tagliafico. Romero moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bensebaini. Benacer. Nouri. Now here's the delivery. And they've been given a corner. And that has been cleared. And it's played into the middle. Montiel attempts a clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's the chance to counter.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Nouri. Fernandez. So what can they make of this? Messi. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Tagliafico. Now it's de Paul. Fernandez. McAllister. Tries to dink it through. Boudaoui. Mondi. Bensebaini. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Mahrez. That has found him in acres of space. Tries to get it clear. Fernandez. Montiel. McAllister. Otamendi goes forward. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Benacer. And now the breakaway. Aim forwards. That's the throw. Benacer. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Benacer played out to the left flank. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Turns and goes back. De Paul. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tagliafico. That's a good run down the left. Very nicely done. Time to deliver. Alvarez under intense pressure.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Bensebaini, and he goes cross-field. Great run on the overlap here. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Moved on forwards. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great defending, strong and determined.
Alvarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Mahrez. Oh, such a clever touch. And here's Mahrez. Mahrez! In he goes again! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Otamendi.
Algeria might just have gone into conservation mode here. Their focus now is clearly to just hold on.
Unlike their opponents, who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Montiel, and that's aimed into the middle. Out for a throw. And it's Fernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Do have a chance to counter here. Flashes it across. Danger averted for now. Nuri. Oh, that's neat. Keeps on running. Looking for a decent ball in. No, that's overhit. McAllister, and it's played forward. Otamendi. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Bensebaini. Benacer. Nuri. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. And here's Mahrez. Mahrez. Fernandez, gently done. Otamendi. Tagliafico. And it's played forward. Messi, now he's off and running. Bensebaini. Zidane sends that a long way. Great work on the overlap. Too long, and over the line. McAllister. Tagliafico. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is as far as they're going to go. Romero. McAllister. Otamendi. And it's Mahrez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Can he spark a counter here? Nuri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Messi thinks one through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down. Bensebaini forwards and with intent.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. And here's the pull.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Deftly away. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. And the counter is on. That has been knocked clear. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Aimed in towards the centre. Bensebaini chooses to go cross-field. And it's been played through. Mahrez. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Romero. Tagliafico. Alvarez is onto it in a flash. Mahrez. That is lovely. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box. Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Otamendi. McAllister. Romero. Fernandez. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Mahrez. Takes a shot. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Algeria, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Fernandez. Messi. And it's Messi. De Paul. McAllister. Messi. Fernandez. McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. McAllister. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? And that's aimed into the middle. Clears it away. Argentina have reclaimed it. Fernandez. Could move up a gear here. That has been cut short. Messi. Proves too strong.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Alvarez. That's good play. And it's Fernandez. Out towards the flank. And here's Messi. Played in deep. And the keeper beats it away. Tries a shot! Well, they can break here. Mahrez. Mahrez has found the net here, of course. Done delicately. Cleared without complication. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bensebaini. Bensebaini played over towards the opposite flank. Muscular approach does pay off here. Romero. Oh, this looks sharp. Nice physical challenge. Zidane, long ball by the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Romero, that's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too. Mahrez. Mondi.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
McAllister. Now it's Alvarez. Tagliafico. De Paul. Spread out to the left. And the cross comes in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Nouri. Benacer. Messi. Fernandez. He's got away. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Mahrez. The final 5 minutes. Mandy shifted upfield. Nouri. Ah, such a clever touch. Succumbs to the pressure. Real chance! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. Bensebaini. Aim forwards. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Montiel. Messi looking to get on the end of this. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, played through for the wide man. That's very neat. Fernandez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Fernandez. Montiel. Messi. Montiel shifted upfield. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though not quite able.
Benacer. Bensebaini. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great run on the overlap here. And here's Mahrez. Budawi. Lovely, now then. 2 minutes to be added on. Budawi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. They get a throw in. And the shot! No, not quite. Argentina making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fernandez. McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. Bensebaini gets across to intercept that. Benacer. And that's that.